go seat on a fucking helicopter, double C, no Chanel, cause she's bad, bad, bad. Riding Kawasaki, I can cup you a new Rari, let you ride it, then you rap, and you're bad, bad, bad. No plan, no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing. I can eat you like hibachi, cause you bad, bad, bad. I just took the doors, all the guinea, now I'm riding and I'm sliding.
What's going on? This is my first video on my YouTube channel. We are here at Mount Warren Park, my home club. We're going to test out if JumboMax grips actually do anything. So last week I shot all-time best front 9 +4. So we're gonna run it back, but I've got the jumbo grips on this time. Shout out to Mount Warren Club for gripping them up for me. And yeah, let's see what we can shoot. Hole 1, 456 meter, par 5, slight dogleg right. Let's see how we go. Pulled that a bit. First shot of the day, but we should be able to recover from that. Zigzagging. Left of the fairway to the right. It's alright, we got a punch shot there. Alright, well we got that 80 meter shot, but instead of it being a nice 60-degree on, I've got to punch it underneath the trees, so. Well, that really didn't really go under the trees, but it's on the green. As long as we 2-putt and get a par, I'm happy for that for the first hole. Nearly. We got about a 2 meter putt. It should be breaking left to right. It's a little bit further than I would like, but let's try save for par here. Whoa. Alright. Got a bogey on the first hole. That's all right. What do you do? All right, we're on hole 2 now. Unfortunately, I got a bogey on the last hole, but that's all right. We've got a 440 meter par 5 working back down the other way. Dog leg left this time, obviously. We're gonna try to play a draw and get to the top. Well, that leaked out right again. So much for a draw. But it's all right. There's a patch up there just before the hazard, so it's still in play. We leaked out right, but this is that area I was telling you about. We're about 200 from the pin, so still a good drive with the slice. We're just gonna lay out with a 7, try to get around the green, chip on, 2-putt, get the par. All right, bit of a draw there. I was trying to play a fade, but I'm just gonna blame the grips. I don't know how to think about them right now, but I really do have, legally I can pick the ball up and place it since it's in the fairway, but I'll just play it from here. It can stop now. Alright, let's just go 2-putt, get that par. A little bit more power, that would have been alright, but we get our par. And that takes us to 1 over through 2. Hole 3 here, we're 1 over through 2. Going pretty right. We've got 145 meter par 3 downwind, so I'm gonna hit a nice calm 8-iron and try to get it on the green. It's a lot better to go be short than long here. All right, well, I don't know if it's the grips, like dead set, but I seem to be hooking everything. I normally play a baby fade, so I don't know if I'm getting a bit too wristy, but hopefully as the round progresses, we can dial them in, because I've heard good things about these, so I really want to give them a good go. But so we leaked out a little bit left there. It's not too far offline, maybe 6 meters offline, 6-7 meters offline.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So I know that I said I wasn't going to use the wedges, but like, we're trying to really test these grips today, see if they're worth buying. Like, these cunts cost me $600 to buy, ship. So like, I'm testing every club. So we've got a 56, I've got a 52 degree here. We're just gonna do a nice toe down chip, try land it on the middle of the green and let it roll out a bit. Go in the hole, cunt. Alright, so we got our first birdie. Light work. That was always gonna happen. So now we're actually even for 3, so we'll go play par 4 now, I guess. I'll probably have another 5 times today. Alright, we got a par 4 here over the water. It's I'm a bit in between clubs right here, so I have a 5 iron in hand, and we're just gonna try and get it 20 out from the water. If I use a 7 wood, it'll just carry the water, so. I'm actually the man, not gonna lie. Nice little tee shot there. We are currently 134 from the pin. We've got a little bit of wind into us, a little bit of hurt left to right. So let's just try and get this on the green. It's a back pin, so I really should take some off it. Sit. All right. We're on the right fringe. I pushed out a little bit. I must have dropped my arms quicker than my chest. So we pushed it a little bit, but we're still in play. We can get up and down from there. Keep it going, keep the pars going. I was a bit in between clubs because I should probably just putt this, but after that last chip, got a little bit of confidence. Bit too much spin there. I kind of bladed that a bit. So yeah, I had a bit too much top spin. All right, I think the wind hurt us a bit there, but that's all right. We're 1 over through 5, or through 4, sorry. So not the worst. As long as we keep on pace, we should be able to break that record, which is crazy because that was like the best round of my life. And now I'm f***ing around with these weird ass grips and I'm about to like shoot the same score. Fingers crossed. We have a 165 meter par 3, or 190 yards for you Americans. So it's a pretty big par 3. We have a bit of wind behind us, so I'm gonna just hit a 6 iron and just try to get it on or around the green. Remember, I'm not a scratch player, I'm not a fucking gun. I've only been playing for 5 months now, so I'm quite happy with how we're playing today. We've actually just carried the green, which is fucking insanity. Maybe 6 iron was not the play, but in no world would I ever hit a 7 iron in 170 meters. So that's just bizarre. All right, we're a little bit long. So I pinned 167, so 170 meters or so. And we've just must have had a bit of wind behind us, too much wind. I counted for it, but yeah, strange. So we're just gonna hit a 56 here again. We'll try pure it and just land it halfway on, let it roll out. Sit down. All right. Nice little par there. That takes us to 1 over still, through 5. So we're actually playing like crazy good. But to be honest, I think I'd be playing even better if I had my regular grips on. This is kind of weird, but not complaining. Maybe the grips do help, but I feel like my short game right now is very good. So I'm saving myself from these mishits. We got a 380 meter par 4 here. Hard dogleg left. Normally, if I was playing confidently, I'd hit a huge hook here, like a snap hook. Try to get a bit closer to the green. We're actually just gonna allow it with a 7 iron and then just have an approach shot on. All right, so we hooked it a bit. Hopefully we got a bit of distance around that corner. I was meant to play a straight shot there, but a little bit of a draw I'm not complaining with, as long as we carry the trees. All right, we managed to get on the fairway. I don't really have much height because I play a fade, so we'll hit these trees. So I'm gonna just play a 7 iron punch here. Run up there. Sit. All right. On the green and reg. Yeah, that was a bit nasty. Not gonna lie. Got a right to left break about 25 feet. Get in. Fuck. All right. That's all right. That's another par. We're like a ball away from being another birdie, but look, we're still going good. Very windy, very windy. We got a 450 meter par 5 here. I'm gonna take a super aggressive line here. Try to get on the green in 2 and make back that stroke. All right, well that faded back online. I was trying to hit a draw there. That's gonna roll down a hill. Hopefully we can get up the hill a little bit and hopefully it does not come back down. I'm happy with that shot. All right, as you can see by all the divots, this is about where everyone lands, except they do it in 3 strokes, I do it in 1, nigga. I mean 2. So we got a front pin here. I gotta kind of play a flop shot here and kind of land it, try to land it right on the fringe and have a little bit of stopping power. All right, well, at least we're up there. We just got to 2-putt that now. I've got about a 10-foot left, a right to left break putt. I didn't really give myself much to work with. It's a birdie putt here. Oh, too much sauce. We don't miss those though. Another par that gives us still +1 through 8, through 7. We're going to hole 8 now. So I'm pretty much the best golfer. 6 months Imagine what I can do in like 2 years, bro. We're at hole 8 now. 340 meter hard dog leg right. So I'm gonna try cut the trees, try play a little bit of a baby fade, and get it close or around the green or possibly on the green. I've driven this green about 2 times in my life, so we have wind into us, so it's hurting a bit, but I should be able to penetrate the wind. That was an absolute gun drive. As long as the wind didn't pick that up, we're not on the green, but we'd be about 20 or 30 out from the front. Nice drive off the tee there. We took the aggressive line, worked out for us. Now we've got a 60-degree fill shot. I really should be just using an approach wedge and bumping it on, but we'll see how we go. All right, well, that's why we should not be using the 60 degree, but look, we can still two-putt that, hopefully, make par. All right, so gun drive, and then absolutely f***ing shit 60 degree. That's why I never use that cunt. Now we're about 2 meters off the fringe, and about f***ing like 20 meters away from the green, from the pin. So let's just try to get this one close to the pin. Tap it in for a par. Break. All right. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing now, but it's about a 10-foot. It's gonna break left to right. You can see the slope on the green. I really gotta make this safe par here. Cunt. And it went fucking a whole ass meter past the hole. All right. I think that's our first bogey since hole 1. I can't remember, but that hurts. So we're +2 for 8 now. Planned the last hole. Unless I fucking like triple bogey this, then we're on track to breaking my current record of +4 through 9. So I'm happy regardless. And then if I do, well, beat it, then I guess I'm gonna have to try keep giving these a chance. Got hole 9 here. Got water right in front of us. All you gotta do is really carry the water. Crack up as I went to go set up my camera at the front for the front shot, and then realized we left it back at hole 4. So after we play this hole, we'll go over there. Hopefully it's over there still, or we'll just ask around. That's right at the pin. Oh, I just needed fucking another 5 meters and that would have been a dart. All right, good tee shot. Let's go finish it off and go pick up my camera. All right, I've left myself quite a huge putt here. But it does break right to left here. Let's just try get it close to the pin. I'd be happy with a par. Break. All right, too much sauce there, but let's go finish it off. Putts from one side of the green to the other with like two-way breaks. Well, at least when you're at my level. All right, got a little bit of a break here. Let's drip it in. Huge break. All right. All right, 3 putt for a bogey, which finishes off at +3 through 9. So do JumboMax grips help? I mean, technically, yes, I just shot my best round I've ever shot through 9. So I guess they do work. Are they gonna take time to get used to? Yes, a lot of time. Like, they feel very weird, very awkward, but I mean, the numbers don't lie, the strokes don't lie, so I'll keep playing them. Maybe do a review in a month's time after I get a bit used to them. This is my first round with them, so do a review in a month or so, see how we go. Alright, some guy back there said that he's seen the camera on the 5th, so that's crazy. That's crazy. We probably played the 5th about 30 minutes ago, and we went past about 7 or 8 groups, and it's sitting right there, exactly where it was. That's actually insanity. Oh well, that's how good Mount Warren Park is. If you want to play, this is the place to play. What the frick? All right, lucky. We just finished up at Mount Warren Park. We just did the first round of testing with the JumboMax grips. The first ever time playing with those grips, and we shot 1 under our personal best. So I'm quite pleased with that. Actually surprised, if anything. So I'll keep using them for a few more rounds, see how they go, see if I want to switch back to the mid grips with the extra wraps, or if I want to play the JumboMax grips. But thanks for watching. We're going to do another video in a week or two using a legal board to see if they work. So make sure you stay tuned for that.